Think about this. If you save just 100 rupees or $1 every single day, by the end of the year, you'd already have more than 36,000 rupees or $365. That's not magic. That's the power of simple habits. But here's the problem. Most beginners never save because they don't know where to start. Today, I'll guide you step by step on how to save money as a beginner. No confusing jargon, no complicated financial terms. Just simple actions anyone can take. Let's dive in. Point 1. Track your spending. Imagine filling a bucket with water that has tiny holes at the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it keeps leaking. That's exactly what happens to your money when you don't track your spending. Start by writing down every single expense for 1 week. It might feel silly at first, but when you see how much money goes into snacks, subscriptions, or random online purchases, you'll have a wake-up call. Example. One of my friends realized he was spending 3,000 rupees, $40 every month on food delivery apps without even noticing. That's over 36,000 rupees or $480 a year. Just tracking gave him the motivation to cut down. You can use apps like Notion, Mint, or even a simple notebook. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be aware. Awareness is the first step to control. Point 2. Create a budget. Now that you know where your money goes, the next step is creating a budget. Think of a budget as Google Maps for your money. It guides you toward your destination. The easiest way to start is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to needs, rent, food, bills. 30% goes to wants, entertainment, hobbies. 20% goes to savings and investments. Here's the beauty. Even if you earn a small income, sticking to this framework creates balance. It ensures you enjoy life today while preparing for tomorrow. Story. Example. A college student earning just 5,000 rupees per $100 per month from a part-time job started using the 50-30-20 rule. At first, he could only save 1,000 rupees or $20 a month. But after 1 year, he had 12,000 rupees, $240 saved, which gave him the confidence to invest further. Remember, your budget isn't a prison, it's a freedom plan. It allows you to spend guilt-free because you've already decided what matters most. Point 3. Cut unnecessary expenses. This is where most people roll their eyes, but hear me out. Cutting expenses doesn't mean living miserably, it means removing what doesn't give you value. Ask yourself, do I really use all my subscriptions? Do I need to eat out 4 times a week? Do I buy gadgets just to impress others? Example. One beginner canceled just 2 unused subscriptions worth 500 rupees or $7 per month. That tiny cut gave him 6,000 rupees or $84 extra in a year, enough to buy a new phone without debt. A simple trick. Before buying something, ask, will this matter to me in 30 days? If not, skip it. Another trick is the 24-hour rule. Wait a day before making impulse purchases. You'll be surprised how often you lose interest. Cutting unnecessary expenses is not about sacrifice. It's about prioritizing freedom over temporary pleasure. Point 4. Pay yourself first. This is the golden rule of saving. Most people do it backwards. They spend first and try to save what's left. But usually nothing is left. Instead, flip the system. The moment you get paid, transfer a fixed percentage into your savings account. Even if it's just 5%, make it automatic. Example, if you earn 20,000 rupees per $500 and decide to save 10% right away, that's 2,000 rupees per $50 per month. In 5 years, without interest, you already have 1,20,000 rupees or $3,000. With interest or investing, that could double. Think of it like paying your future self first. You wouldn't forget to pay your rent or electricity bill, right? So why forget to pay yourself? Automation is key. Set up automatic transfers so you don't rely on willpower. Your savings should be invisible but growing quietly in the background. Point 5. Start small, stay consistent. 4 minutes. Here's the truth. Saving is less about how much you start with and more about consistency. If you wait until you have more money, you'll never save. The best time to start is today, even with just 50 rupees per dollar. Example: imagine two people. Person A saves 500 rupees per $10 per month consistently. Person B waits 3 years to start, but then saves 2,000 rupees or $40 per month. After 10 years, person A actually has more because they started early. Time is the secret ingredient to building wealth. Consistency builds habits, and habits build wealth. Just like going to the gym, saving small amounts daily creates a strong foundation over time. Saving money as a beginner doesn't require magic or a huge income. It only requires awareness, discipline, and small, consistent actions. So here's your action plan. Track your spending. Create a budget. Cut what doesn't matter. Pay yourself first. Start small, but stay consistent. If you apply even 2 of these steps today, your financial future will already look brighter. Remember, money saved is freedom earned. Now, tell me in the comments, what's the very first step you'll take to start saving today?